recent developments concerning the ongoing conflict between the Ethiopian National Defense Force, ENDF, and Amhara Fano forces in various areas of the Amhara region, we have received the latest updates, which we aim to share with you in this video. The situation is dire, and it's crucial to shed light on the tragic events occurring in this region. Debre Tabor in southern Gondar. Reports suggest that 3 innocent Amhara civilians fell victim to brutal murders perpetrated by ENDF soldiers. Their lifeless bodies were callously discarded in a trash mound. Tragically, this isn't an isolated incident, as this marks the second occurrence of such heinous acts against Amhara civilians in the same location. Auzeta district in southern Gondar. Shockingly, ENDF soldiers are said to have taken the lives of 2 Amhara farmers in this district. These innocent farmers were forcibly removed from their homes and ruthlessly murdered on the streets, further exacerbating the humanitarian crisis. Gasai town in southern Gondar. The turmoil continues as reports indicate that ENDF soldiers were responsible for the deaths of 2 Amhara farmers in Gasai town. The unrelenting violence against civilians is deeply concerning and demands immediate attention. Bakitu and Alala, Ephrata, and Gidam County in northern Shiwa. In this region, 1 Amhara farmer lost his life, and another was injured in the ongoing conflict. The toll on civilians, who are simply trying to lead their lives peacefully, is mounting. Alala in northern Shiwa. Tragedy struck yet again, as reports reveal that ENDF soldiers have taken the lives of several Amhara civilians in Alala. The loss of innocent lives is a grievous consequence of the ongoing violence. Dembeksha in Gojam. In the town of Dembeksha, situated in the Gojam region, a grievous incident has occurred. According to recent reports, ENDF soldiers are alleged to have brutally murdered an Amhara civilian named Gashor Atale within the confines of his own home. The sanctity of one's home, typically a place of safety and refuge, has been compromised in a shocking manner, adding to the sense of dread and insecurity gripping the region. Majet to Kamise in northern Shiwa. The stretch from Majet to Kamise, nestled in northern Shiwa, has witnessed yet another alarming development. 11 Amhara civilians who were traveling between these locations have reportedly been abducted, adding to the anguish and uncertainty faced by ordinary people who only sought to go about their daily lives. Debre Tabor in southern Gondar. Southern Gondar, specifically Debre Tabor, has been marred by another tragic incident. Here, an Amhara civilian was discovered brutally murdered, and initial reports point to the involvement of ENDF soldiers. The unsettling pattern of violence against innocent civilians continues to leave a deep scar on the region. Beleza in central Gondar. In central Gondar's town of Beleza, one more grievous account comes to light. An Amhara militia is alleged to have killed a truck driver, further highlighting the indiscriminate and devastating consequences of this protracted conflict. These updates are a somber testament to the harrowing conditions that persist in the Amhara region. The cumulative toll of human lives lost, the disruption of daily routines, and the constant threat to the security and well-being of civilians underscores the urgency for international intervention. A peaceful resolution is imperative to alleviate the suffering of the innocent and restore stability to the region. In the strife-ridden war zones of the Amhara region, a tragic and distressing pattern continues to unfold as innocent civilians find themselves caught in the crossfire. The ongoing conflict between the defense forces and Fano combatants has inflicted immense suffering on the local population, with reports of lives lost, villages razed, and crops set ablaze. The Amharic service of Voice of America, VOA, has been instrumental in shedding light on the harrowing situation. According to their reports, the protracted war has claimed the lives of numerous innocent individuals and has left a trail of destruction in its wake. The human toll and the extensive damage to crops are emblematic of the profound humanitarian crisis that has befallen the Amhara region. VOA's accounts, relayed by local residents, indicate that civilians have suffered injuries as a result of the relentless exchange of gunfire. The violence erupted at daybreak on October 27, 2023, and raged on until late afternoon the following day in Mercer town of North Wallow Zone and its neighboring areas. Notably, the turmoil isn't confined to a single location. Meshenti town, located just 18 kilometers from the capital of the Amhara region, Bahir Dar city, as well as Janauga Wareda in the East Gojam zone and Wegdi Wareda in the south of Wallow zone, have all borne witness to armed conflicts, according to VOA's comprehensive reportage. The blame for the distressing situation is being laid at the feet of the Defence Force, as reported by VOA. However, as of now, there has been no official confirmation or denial of these allegations from the Ministry of the Federal National Defense. It is essential to recall that during a recent public discussion held in Debre Marcos town, it was made clear that action would be taken against any members of the Defence Force found engaging in illegal activities. This underscores the importance of accountability and the need for a thorough investigation into the events occurring in the Amhara region. The plight of innocent civilians trapped in these war zones is a somber reminder of the urgency to bring about a peaceful resolution to the conflict. It is imperative that international attention is directed toward this ongoing crisis to safeguard the lives and well-being of those affected and to work toward restoring stability and peace in the Amhara region. These reports collectively underscore the dire and pressing need for international attention and intervention to address the escalating violence and the burgeoning humanitarian crisis in the Amhara region. The lives of countless innocent civilians are at stake, and the urgency of finding a peaceful resolution to this conflict cannot be overstated. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all those affected by this heart-wrenching situation, and we fervently hope for a swift and peaceful resolution to this ongoing crisis, bringing an end to the suffering of the innocent and the restoration of peace and stability to the region.